Hey guys, and welcome to this course all about making YouTube your business. That's right, you can actually treat YouTube as your business to earn money either as a side hustle or maybe your main job. Eventually you'll have multiple channels. I'm going to explain to you exactly what I mean. Gone are the days now in YouTube that you have to be a vlogger, that you have to be on screen, that you have to do everything yourself. There are so many channels out there owned by people who are treating YouTube as a business and earning either a side income or their main income through creating channels and not editing or filming or doing any of the creative process themselves. They outsource everything and they are a manager. They manage a YouTube channel and they have staff that they find mostly abroad and online to make YouTube their business. I'm going to explain to you exactly how to do this step by step throughout this course. I've done it. I'm going to share everything including this sheet with you. It's a really good important sheet on looking at your profit and loss for YouTube, how much you can potentially earn, and this all depends on your niche and your channel type and also where your viewers are coming from and how much you can earn in revenue from YouTube, exactly how YouTube makes money, etc. I'll explain that in the coming up lectures. But there are so many channels out there that don't have filming themselves. You don't need to film footage yourself to have a successful YouTube channel. You can use stock footage. You're actually allowed in the YouTube fair use policy to use other people's footage. Maybe it's professional films, TV shows, other YouTube videos even. You're allowed to download and use that footage to create your own videos. Think about maybe top 10 videos that you've seen online, or ones that are talking about sports and showing highlights. They haven't filmed any of that themselves and they're creating channels on YouTube and making money from the ads without filming. And then you don't need to learn how to edit. The steep, long edit process, having to learn how to edit and use software, etc. You don't need to. You can outsource this. Let me show you this sheet that I'm going to use. I'm going to share with you exactly how to grow YouTube and have it as a business. So on this sheet that will get shared, there are links here to actual editors, script writers, voiceovers, etc. that I've used, paid ones, and then there's some examples of how to do this for free so you can make even more money from YouTube. And I'm going to talk about your outgoings and how much you can potentially earn and show your profit or loss for YouTube. For example, I've got all the costs on here. Here's an example. For this intro video, we'll get into this in more depth later in the course. But here is an example. If you had 15 videos created in month one, here's your cost for editor, here's your cost for a script writer, here's your cost for a voiceover, B-roll, stock footage, music, etc. And we work out roughly how many views you're going to get within that month. And then you can work out your RPM. RPM is how much YouTube pay you for adverts displayed on your videos. I'll explain that in a bit and exactly how to set all of that up, and also what your CPM is compared to your RPM. I'll get all into that. And then how much you'll get earnings for all your views, or how much you earn per video, which means there would be a loss made there. You would lose money on that many views. But let me show you this example right here. If we had this version, I'm going to show you how to do this. Same number of videos, you're still paying out for an editor, and I'm going to show you where these great editors are online and ones that I've worked with, so you can get a great price for a good quality edit. And it will depend on many things like your style of video, etc, etc. And then if you didn't need to script, I can show you how to do this, how I plan it and do it myself rather than outsource that. Maybe you don't even need a script depending on the type of video that you're doing. Voiceover you can do for free, either that's yourself or there are a lot of free versions to do like computer generated voices. I'll get all into that and I'll show you examples. There are free versions to get stock footage. You don't have to pay for stock footage. There are paid versions and free versions. I'll show you where to get free music for your videos too. If this was the case, your total cost for the month, given your views and RPM, you'd actually be making a small amount of money here. But we do know, and I'm going to show you that if you're more established, this isn't your first month, second, third, fourth, if we're getting on and maybe you're making, I don't know, 300,000 views and your RPM has moved up slightly to $7, you're actually going to be making almost $2,000 there in profit making YouTube. This doesn't mean you have to be a YouTube creator and you have to create footage and film and everything yourself. You become like a manager, a channel manager. Much like if you invested in a shop and you were hiring staff, you can invest and have a YouTube channel you can start from scratch. You can then find good editors and people that you need. You can manage them, send footage. I'm going to show you step by step what you need when you find the type of videos you want. You research it, you know what kind of thumbnails you want, then you know where to get footage from. A lot of editors already have access to stock footage. I'll explain all that, and you can do the process, everything that you need to find everything that's needed to create a great YouTube channel, and you don't have to do any of that. You become a manager of people, a business owner. Your channel is your business. Maybe you start with one channel, then you're going to have a second, third. I know people that have multiple channels, multiple editors, people that they manage, and they outsource this, put up and make the money coming back from YouTube revenue. This is how you can make YouTube your business. If this interests you, if you thought about having a side hustle, or you wanted to invest into something, you thought about another kind of business, or you wanted to invest, I mean, people invest in all kinds of things. YouTube is now an option. With enough research, I'm going to explain to you how YouTube works, how you can make money, how you need to set it up, build it, grow it, look at analytics, etc. Monitor it like you would any business. Any kind of business, you'd monitor how much you're making, how much things cost you. Exactly the same now with YouTube. This is how you can have YouTube as your business. I'm going to show you everything that you need. Interests you? Keep watching. Let's get into the course. Let's begin.